So in this video, we're going to be talking about natal moon in Virgo in the first house and what this placement means for you if you have it in your chart. And what we covered in the Virgo moon general video is how, in a pretty straightforward sense, the moon in Virgo indicates somebody that has emotional particularities, because Virgo is all about details and it's about practicality and the way things are organized, and it's all about routine and familiarity and consistency. So when you have the moon in Virgo in the first house, this often indicates that you are somebody who needs to be personally in control of how things are organized in your own life. And just in general, you desire to be in a position of self-reliance, and you like to organize how things are in terms of your career as well. And often, people with the moon in the first house are people that want to be in positions of authority because they like to be in charge of themselves. The first house is about self-reliance, and when the moon is in the first house, it's in the 10th from its own house, which is the fourth house. And the 10th influence, or the 10th house, is about authority or being in charge and managing things. So often people with the moon in Virgo in the first house, they have this emotional need, indicated by the moon, to be in charge of how things are organized within their own personal lives, but also in the external world, especially when it comes to their work life or their career. They like to be managers and whatnot. Now, also, when the moon is in the first house, which is the house of our identity and the way that we see things, including ourselves, it indicates that the way that you perceive the world is through this very detailed, organized, or particular approach. And like, you're very sensitive to things being out of order or to unfamiliar circumstances or to like small details, because the moon is now in your first house of perception and it's a Virgo moon. So also the first house shows our actions because it's ruled by Mars. So when the moon in Virgo, which is about emotional particularities and this need for order or for things to be familiar, is in your first house, this indicates that this becomes your approach to life or how you act. So you just have this very order-based approach to things, and you like to order things, and you like to be in control of how things are ordered when it's in your first house. Now, also, you have this tendency to help others, especially with things that they are not conscious of, because Virgo is about the unconscious of others. So a lot of times you fix people up, or you help them around their situation or around their house, organizing things, or you point out details and criticism that is meant to construct them and make them better. And it's just because you have this perceptive eye for things that are emotionally bothersome to you, or things that are just disordered. So that basically sums up this placement. It's just somebody that needs to be personally in control of how things are organized in their life. That's the simple way to sum it up in one sentence. So with that being said, I hope this resonated and that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to this channel if you'd like to see more content. And I appreciate you guys watching and supporting in any way that you do. And I will talk to you guys sometime soon in another video. Peace.